Scorpios, what's up? I'm Net. Thank you for coming to my channel. She got them tarot cards. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. So Scorpios, this is your reading, but this reading will not and cannot resonate with every single Scorpio who pressed play. If it don't apply, let it fly. If it don't fit, don't try to force it to. I'm going to say a protection incantation over your reading real quick, Scorpios, before I get started. My power is not of this world, the Most High. Give me permission to trample on all my enemies. All evil entities, spirits, and energies are condemned from this reading. You are not welcome here. And with my sovereign authority, I send you back to your source from which you came. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let's get straight into the starting energy of your reading, Scorpios. Let's see what's going on. Starting energy of the reading for the Scorpios. And again, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button for me. Like the video, share the video so our channel can grow. If you're not a cross watcher, I appreciate you for supporting the video. Scorpios, thank you for your support. Tell your friends and family about She Got Them Tarot cards. If they're into tarot readings, tell them they would love it over here. One more shuffle. Starting energy of the reading for Scorpio. All right, let's see. All right, and the card says miracle. All righty, and the message is that things heal with time. It's about trusting in powerful things that you cannot see. Your angels want you to think back to times in your life where you got through hard situations that you didn't think that you were going to get through. It's like you were like, man, I'm done. I know ain't no way of getting through this, but you got through it. And your angels want you to know it's because you have powerful spirits working behind the scenes on your behalf. If you don't believe in that, it's cool. I'm not trying to force you to believe in that. That's the message. This message is for those Scorpios who do believe. All righty. Let's get into your first set of oracle messages. First set of oracle messages for Scorpio. First set of oracle messages for Scorpios. One more shuffle. First set of oracle messages for Scorpios. All right, let's see what y'all got here. All right, so y'all have child, journey, thief. Somebody could have a daughter named Journey. Somebody could also feel like their childhood was stolen from them, is what I'm getting. Or somebody stole a baby and went out of town, went out of state, went out of country. This is a little girl that was stolen that was like 18 months old, or she was like 1 year old. And she could like to carry around like a brown bunny stuffed animal. So if you go on vacation with your kids, just keep a close eye on them. This could be a warning for you. Yeah, this is a couple who already has a son and they wanted a daughter. I don't know if the woman can't have children and they go around stealing kids or what this is. And they're teaching the little boy how to steal too. He could be like 6 years old. But I feel like this couple, they're going to get caught. It looks like they catch trains as their means for transportation and getting around. The train conductor is going to get suspicious. They could get caught next year in October or in 10 months or maybe in 10 years because, sometimes people get away with things for a very long time before they get caught, before it finally catches up with them. But I'm getting something about the number 10 and also the numbers 1824, 2410, 2418, 1024, 1018, and 1810 could be significant for a Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, that was weird. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's get into the second oracle message for Scorpio. Second oracle message for the Scorpios. One more shuffle. Second oracle message for Scorpios. Let's see what's going on here. And the card says negotiation, relationship skills, and communications. Yeah, commerce, business, and trade. A fresh contract, idea, or business venture is about to be successful for you if you pay close attention to the details of the contract or agreement. So it's time for you to get your communication skills together because when you talk business, you have to talk a certain way. I always tell people you have your hood voice and your ghetto voice, and then you have your business voice. Okay? You're about to do some business. Got to get them communication skills together, avoid distractions, and don't get yourself involved in too many business situations to the point that you get burnt out, no matter how good the money sound. Okay. You need your rest. Yeah, traveling and networking. Oh, yeah, y'all about to do some business and get some money. But be careful because it could be these weird people who steal kids. They could be trying to get you to work for them. So just listen for anything that sounds weird or anything that sounds off because they're not going to just come out and say, oh, we steal kids for a living. You want to help steal some kids? Like they're not going to say that. They're going to be sneaky with how they word things. So just listen for anything that sounds weird, anything that sounds off. And it doesn't have to be anything that's weird. It could be a legit business opportunity. Just use your discernment, use your intuition. You're smart, Scorpio. I'm just saying. All right, let's get into your third oracle message. Scorpios. Third oracle message for Scorpio. Third oracle message for Scorpio. One more shuffle. What's the third oracle message for the Scorpios? All right, let's see here. Third oracle message for Scorpio. And the card says proposal. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. I keep getting business, business, business. This card is about possible business or real estate opportunities. Of course, this could also be a marriage proposal because it is 2 wedding rings on the card. Also, Scorpio, for those of you who this resonates with, if you are stuck on getting somebody back who already broke up with you, it's time to let that go. Okay, it's time to move on. A new person could also be coming in your life to have a romantic relationship with you and commit to you. This could also be about an engagement or family engagements and invitations, purchasing your dream home or an offer on investments, some kind of money-making idea. But like I said, just be aware that if something sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. Right, Scorpio? All right, let's get into the last part of your reading, Scorpios, the tarot. Let's get into the real tea. Let's get to the juicy part of things. Okay. What are the messages that Scorpio needs to know? Messages that Scorpio needs to know. One more shuffle. What are the messages that my Scorpios need to know? All right, Scorpio. Let's shuffle the cards a little bit and see what you get. Okay. So y'all got the free man reversed. The opposite of a free man is somebody that's going to jail. The grandchildren reversed. John Horse, 7 of coins. Mother of sticks reversed. 10 of baskets reversed. Ace of sticks, strength card reverse. Mother of sticks reverse and the 10 of baskets reverse. It's a woman who cursed your whole bloodline. She's a fire sign woman. Y'all lost the family wealth and the family environment became toxic and unhealthy. This is a fire sign woman who's very malicious and she's two-faced. She used a bird as a monitoring spirit to see if the curse is working. And whatever dark spirit she works with shows up in her cigarette smoke. So she's a very powerful witch. Maybe y'all got into some kind of disagreement or argument or something. The grandchildren reverse and the strength card reverse. She did spell work to strip away your hope and your faith so you can be so overwhelmed with life that you have some kind of emotional outburst. For some reason, she wants to paint a bad picture of you for everybody. She wants to make you look bad. She could have also cursed your future grandchildren. Yeah, she took away your ability to access your inner strength, but I'm not seeing why she's doing all this. The free man reverse, because you're trying to become a changed man. You're turning away from unnatural and abnormal things of this world. And she doesn't want you to change because she's benefiting in some way. John Horse. But if you find the right spiritual teacher, you can get this curse off of you and off of your bloodline. If the spiritual teacher call on the right spirits, this curse can be broken. Or if this spiritual teacher direct you on how to properly call on the right spirits, you can break the curse yourself. Something about the Black Hawk spirit. You can go ahead and look that up, Scorpio. You can Google it, but that's the spirit you need to help you according to what I'm seeing in the cards and according to what I'm feeling intuitively. Ace of Sticks and the Seven of Coins. Whatever you did, it worked because I see you on a new beginning, new opportunities, good news, travel, realizing your potential, courage, growth, and using force against evil. Yes, Scorpio. So obviously you went to a legit root worker who either instructed you the correct way or that root worker was legit and real, official, pretty much. And I feel like this root worker did what is called a road opener ritual for you because I see you getting returns on your investments, getting rewards for all of the hard work you've been doing for so long, you thinking long term, and you taking those investments and making more investments, right? All right, so let's see. What else does Scorpios need to know? What else does the Scorpios need to know? One more shuffle. What else does the Scorpios need to know? All right, Scorpios, let's see. A few shuffles. What else does Scorpio need to know? Okay. All right. So y'all have the Garden reversed. Mother of Sticks reversed came out again. Papa card reversed. The Strength card reversed came out again. The Magician, the Death card, Mother of Baskets, Father of Knives. So Papa, the Garden reversed, Mother of Sticks reversed. Scorpio, you were told some information about this woman when you were a little boy. In some kind of way, she found out. And I feel like that's what the argument or disagreement was about, you letting her know that you know things about her. And I feel like this is your stepmother or something. She don't like that you know some things about her, and that's why she cursed you and your whole family. Yeah, don't worry about what other people are doing. So you should have never told her that you know something about her, that your father told you. The Strength card reverse. So now she's having an emotional outburst. She didn't want anybody to know that she's a dark witch, because if people are aware, then they can put up spiritual protection against what she's trying to do or throw at them. Father of Knives and Mother of Baskets. Yeah, I feel like your father is now passed away. This is definitely for a Scorpio whose father is no longer with them. But growing up, when she was with your dad, she always pretended to be nice, loving, and supportive. But you always felt like something was weird about this woman. And it looks like the spirit of a passed away female family member came to your father in his dreams and tried to warn him about her. This is like your biological mother that came to your dad in his dreams. It looks like she did some witchcraft on your mother, this woman, and caused her to pass away so she can be the one with your father. But your dad wasn't a stupid man. He knew what he was dealing with. He knew what this woman was. He probably felt like, oh, I'm in too deep now, but he knew what this woman was. But your mother was also spiritual, your biological mother. She was also very spiritual. She was a psychic, she was intuitive, and she was empathic. Your dad knew that also. Black Herman and ancestors. And your mother passed those gifts on to you. So basically, your mother was a light witch and she was attacked by this woman who is a dark witch. And she knew you had your mother's gifts, and that's how she was benefiting from you doing low vibrational things because you couldn't tap into your spiritual power. I'm not sure how they know each other or how they knew each other, your mother and this woman. But this woman was monitoring you your whole life to make sure you didn't eventually realize your spiritual gifts, but it didn't work because you know what's going on now. And you now know you have to let the old version of you die to give birth to the new spiritual you and carry on your mother's legacy so her and your father's spirit can rest. Yeah, the ancestor card is out here. Your parents are now your ancestors. That is crazy. Scorpios, that's your reading. Thank you for coming to my channel. She got them tarot cards. Tell your friends and family that's into tarot readings about my channel. If you're not a Scorpio and you're a cross watcher, thank you so much for your support of the channel. Scorpios, thanks for supporting the channel. Share and like the videos so the channel can grow. Make sure you come back because I'll be posting more readings. I'm out.